It's time now for a look latest in local sports. And sports always a big day when a Wayne County athlete signs a scholarship to continue his or her education and playing career. On Wednesday morning at the high school auditorium, Carson Ward, the latest signing, she is going to attend college, play basketball at Truett McConnell University in Cleveland, Georgia. WIFO fam had a chance to talk with Carson. She tells us how it all came about.
Ward going to Truett McConnell in Cleveland, Georgia. First of all, tell us how this came about.
Well, Coach Hobbs texted me one night and told me that there was opportunity for me to play at a couple schools, and I automatically was just like, yes, I would love to do that. So we got some film out, and I got in contact with some coaches, and when I went to Truett, it was just, I felt like I was home immediately.
It's in Cleveland, Georgia. For us, that not very geographically. Where's Cleveland, Georgia?
It's like 15 minutes away from Helen. It's up in the mountains. It's a beautiful area.
Yeah, Helen's a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the coach told you?
He's just told me that he said I'm going to have some opportunities. I just got to put the work in and go from there.
It's all about education as well. What are you going to study?
I plan to study exercise science and pursue a career in athletic training or physical therapy.
Okay, well, congratulations. It's always exciting to continue your playing career.
Yes, sir, it is.
You're a big part of the Wayne County team for the last several years, so congrats.
Yes, sir, thank you.
And once again, that's the comments of Carson Ward, again going to Truett McConnell University in Cleveland, Georgia. This past Saturday, 912 Sports Magazine held Media Day. Area coaches and players on hand. Former Wayne County coach and now head coach of the Appleton County Pirates, Jordan Mullis, on hand. So he begins his third year as the Pirates head coach. Last year led the Pirates to a semifinal appearance. Jackets head to Appling on September 1st. Here's our talk with Appleton County head football coach Jordan Mullis.
Coach Jordan Mullis, and in your third year as Appleton County's head football coach, again, had a lot of success. Big game coming up on September 1st. First of all, tell us about your talented quarterback, just a junior and committed to Tennessee and baseball scholarship. As you mentioned today, he's all committed to football as well.
Yeah, he's a dude, and if people don't know what dudes are, those are the guys that do it the right way, do it the hard way. He's a animal in the weight room. He believes in that. He's the polar opposite of this travel baseball crap that's going on, and he loves football. And he is a very, very important piece of what we're doing right now, obviously offensively, and from a mental side of things and a physical side of things. He can check out of plays. He's got a lot of freedom on the field. And last year, I kind of threw a lot at him about halfway through the season, and he took it and he ran with it, and he threw for 2,000 yards. And I think he only threw 2 picks all year, 21 touchdowns. And he sees it the way I see it. And I may never have another one, so I got him for 2 more years, so I'm going to enjoy it. But he's a football guy. He is committed to Tennessee. He's a low to mid-90s arm off the mound. I think that not only is he an SEC baseball player, I think he could be an SEC football player. I think he could punt the ball in the SEC. He's an all-state punter as well. But whatever he does, he's going to compete, and the lights don't scare him, and he's gonna pound it the right way. And if you got some dudes like that in your locker room, you're probably gonna have a chance.
Well, the last couple of years, you had Appleton County knocking on the door when we got the big showdown on September 1st over in Baxley. Last year was a tight ball game. I'm sure it'll be a tight ball game, but you know what that rivalry means to both communities. You've been here before in Wayne County, now you're in Appleton County. But
you're talking about Wayne Appling?
Wayne Appling,
gotcha,
right.
Gotcha.
So, big game on September 1st.
Yeah. It ain't a big one right now because we got to play where. But yeah, Wayne's and Appling is always going to be a good one. But like I said earlier when I did the interview, with us being a AA school and playing some 5 and some 4 and some 6A schools, we can't get caught up in big game. We've got to just go week to week to week. Because once we get done with these big games, they may be big for a lot of people, but the way we approach it is we go week to week. We want to play well, but then again, we've got a 5-game region schedule or 6-game region schedule. Coming up after these big games. And then again, like I mentioned today, when you start talking about playoff runs and a state championship, if we're worthy of talking about that, you got to be healthy. So we've got to. we've got to manage those big games as best we can because, we're dealing with a 60, 65-man AA roster. And as we experienced last year, in the middle of our season, we had several players get hurt. And that can completely change everything you've done when you have a couple significant injuries like that. We are looking forward to it. I think Wayne's going to bring a great crowd. So we'll play, we'll play in front of about 3,000 people over there that night, which will get us and Wayne ready for the playoffs. And then obviously we'll play probably in front of about 10,000 people in Waycross on the 18th. So I think it's a good opportunity for all of us in those respective classifications, AA, Quad A, and 5A. Coach Shaw, Coach Strickland, and myself to all play in those kind of games and get our kids that haven't been there used to it.
Okay, Coach, wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And once again, those comments of Appleton County head football coach Jordan Mullis. Good crowd on hand for this varsity girls scrimmage yesterday. They hosted Effingham County Wednesday afternoon. Effingham wins at 4-0. Lady Jackets start regular season Saturday with a doubleheader at 11-3. At 11, they'll host Thomas County Central. At 3, they'll host Pierce County. Admission price for that doubleheader Saturday is $10. Wayne County High School football team getting ready for their scrimmage Friday night, hosting the Meadow Tigers. Kickoff set for 7:30 at JC Stadium. Admission $10. Tickets can be purchased today at Sheffield Sports Shop. Also at the high school on Friday from 11:30 to 1. Coach J. Bo Shaw says the team will do a walkthrough tonight at the stadium after open house and go through their pregame routine. Once again, that scrimmage tomorrow night at 7:30. If you can't make it out, WIFO will broadcast that scrimmage tomorrow night from the stadium. GHSA publishes a daily column on their website, and today they feature the top running backs in the state of Georgia. Wayne County's Matthew Fuller is listed as the number 2 running back in the state. Fuller is 6 foot 210, committed to South Carolina earlier this summer. Listed as a 4-star player. Last year for the Jackets, Matthew Fuller ran the ball 257 times for 1,757 yards and 25 touchdowns, all while playing linebacker on defense, where he had 60 solo tackles, 18 for losses, and 4 quarterback sacks. Matthew Fuller back for his senior year at running back, and this year on defense, moving to free safety. He once again would be a big impact player for the Wayne County Yellow Jackets on Friday nights. Wayne County Touchdown Club hosting their annual barbecue kickoff Friday, August 11th at the high school commons area. Tickets will be sold at the door that night of the event. They'll be $15. That event begins at 6 p.m. First meeting of the Touchdown Club set for Tuesday, August 15th at the Altamont Steak and Seafood Restaurant at 7 p.m. Everyone invited to join. The Touchdown Club membership with meals this year, $175. Atlanta Braves had the day off. They just completed a 5-1 homestand, defeating the LA Angels Wednesday afternoon 12-5. They head to Chicago to take on the Cubs over the weekend. Ronald Acuna Jr. continues to have an MVP season, 3 for 4, a home run and 3 runs batted in. He reached 50 steals yesterday. He becomes the first player to reach 50 stolen bases since 2017. He's on pace for a 40 home run season, 40 stolen bases. Acuna Jr., again, the leading MVP candidate in the National League. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.